Our parish at St. Mary's in Dedham is always hopping all day long from the moment that the chapels opened up at 6 a.m. until the office closes at 9 o'clock p.m. And sometimes there's even things going on well past that. Well, the other night I was walking down the hall just before we were getting ready to lock up for the evening, and I heard the woman who works at the night shift say to an unseen person who was around the corner, "You're a punk." Well, you never know what might come in late at night, and so I was afraid of what might be coming. And when I got there, they both had big smiles on their faces. They were old friends. One a parishioner for more than 60 years, the woman working at the desk, and the punk was a young man who had been connected with our youth ministry, who she had known since he was a little boy. She called him a punk to joke with him because he was telling her that he had just gotten his first apartment that's in kind of a rough part of town. Hence, she called him a punk. Now, with the twinkle in her eye and a smile on her lips, I think what she was really saying to him was, just be sure to be true to who you are. That's important advice to all of us, isn't it? Be true to who you are. No matter the circumstances, no matter the cost or the opposition, be true. In the readings and in the life work of the saint that the church honors today, we see how this can have its ups and its downs. The Israelites fail when they ask to have a human king rule over them. In doing this, they were looking at the people to their right, they were looking at the people to their left to see what others were doing. Instead, they should have been looking up and in to see what God wanted for them. In choosing a human king, they rejected God's divine majesty. They lost their way because they lost their sense of self. The gospel, of course, shows us a happier story. The paralyzed man knew and accepted that he needed help. And so he let his friends help him. The friends do what friends do. They don't think of themselves, but together they think of their buddy, and they're able to haul him up onto the roof and to break through and lower him down through the tiles and to place him before Jesus. Isn't that what friends do? Place those in need before Jesus. And then finally, our saint for today. St. Hilary of Poitiers wrote and taught long ago, around the year 350 AD. And at the time, there was a big debate. Was Jesus truly divine, or was he just a man who was made special by God? We believe that Jesus is completely divine and completely human. And it's holding these two things together, letting that mystery change us. That's letting Jesus be true to who he is, and us learning from who he is. Jesus will always help us to see deep down who we are, and he'll help us to grow and to remain true. In today's readings, the Israelites failed terribly. The friends in the gospel were a great success. And Jesus, human and divine, healed with divine power that was spoken through the simple words of a loving man. With our eyes fixed on Jesus, there are no punks here, just daughters and sons being true to who God made us to be.